See if we have better luck this time. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Technical difficulties, gotta love when that happens. I was just saying to Luke, it's like anytime we get right around the corner from DLCs and updates that are coming our way, there's always seems to be a problem with connectivity and or crashing. It's annoying as hell. But we are back. Unfortunately, we're gonna end up with 2 VODs for today. Again, I really hate when my shows get split into 2. I gotta be honest, it pisses me off. So again, make sure you watch both VODs. Everybody watched both last time. It was fantastic. I was happy to see that. Keeps our viewer numbers up. But yeah, I hate when you crash like that. Or it also changes the tone for the rest of the show too, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Alright, here we go. Again. It is time for the TAW World Tag Team Championship matchup between PMS. We've got the Wolfpack Gals, the Blade Runners, and of course the reigning defending champions. They are the Megastars, Becky Lynch and Carmella. All right. But yeah, there seems to always... 2K is just a pain in the ass in general. Not even gonna lie. Straight up pain in the ass in general. I don't know how year after year they can still keep putting out a game that has so many problems. Like, what kind of testing do they do when they do these games? You know what I mean? Come out with a game every 2 years. You can have a full year of testing, giving it out to people to test throughout that year, find the problems, then release it.
They did that with 20, didn't they? But they had so many damn problems. You know,
yeah, exactly. Exactly. 22 was way better than 20. So, I don't know why they just don't go that route.
What, every 2 years, you think?
I think that's sufficient. It's not like wrestling
It's just getting money out. I think they just want the fucking money out. Why, isn't it? It's like,
well, and the roster does change from year to year, but
we keep buying the game.
Well, that's part of the problem, yeah. Exactly the problem. We're all buying the game.
So you're saying we're a problem? Well, we kind of have a problem with the way out.
And people will continue to do so, right? That's just what people do, but...
You're buying the game because you're a wrestling fan. Like, there's a bit of content on the game as well. So saying.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, but for some reason... Oh, I see, because that show's still on. Never mind. Crazy. Alright. While these guys are making their way to the ring, I'm actually going to take a short bathroom break. It's been a couple of hours since we went live, and I must use the facilities. We do have Luke the Gooner on here, though, if you guys got any questions for Luke. Chronic says it crashes in the creation suite. It's horrible. Yeah, there's still all kinds of problems they gotta fix. You know, I actually thought there would have been an update out before now, to be fair, with some of the issues that have been going on. But I'm gonna guess they're gonna wait till just before the DLC drop, which is what, the 15th? Or is it before that? I forget now. What's the date of the DLC drop?
15th.
It is the 15th? Okay. So I'm going to guess...
I'm going on my friend's house when the game with the DLC drop.
I'm going to guess that we get patch 1.07 either right before, the same time as, or right after the DLC drop, I guess, at this point.
Yeah. On the 15th, yeah, Punk's out ready on the 15th, so after DLC.
Yeah.
That's the Sandman and the Dudley Boys.
But it's been the last couple of weeks where I've had the most problem with crashes and connectivity. And again, it's usually always... Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, these crashes only started happening after the last patch. I hadn't had any problems with Season 5 until 1.06. And then I've been kind of hoping they'd release a 1.07, and they haven't yet. But again, they're probably waiting for the DLC drop, or at least closer to. But, yeah, it's annoying as hell. It really is. I hate when my show gets split into two VODs like that. But, alright, anyways, I will be right back. I shouldn't be too long. If you want to have Luke tell you some jokes, tell you more about the Mickey James Shrine, he is here for you. He will answer all of your questions.
I am here.
Alright, I'll be back.
I am here for you to talk about the Mickey James Shrine all day if you want. Yep. Triple A through the music.
It seems like everybody's ready to write the champion's mind. Not me. That's right. frantic fast.
Whatever team comes out with their hand is going to be in WWE.
Re-entering the ring now right now. Turning the tables. And that was an efficient offense without a move.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100,000%. Mickey James, you do it there, way better than WWE. Mickey James' first 3 run was good, and towards the end of the first 3 run, she was treated poorly because they were called a fat when she wasn't. Which was fucking stupid when they released her after all that. But the payoff after that, she got released, went to TNA, had a great run there with TNA, came back to the WWE, and was used like shit again, like to put people over as an enhancing talent. And when she was brought back in NXT, she obviously lose to Oscar, which I didn't like. But when she got moved to the main roster, she got used like shit. Like these fucking, they should have put her in some of those fucking scenes, but they just didn't do it. Like there's always like a sidekick to Alexa Bliss as well, which is fucking stupid. Like I didn't like that either. It's just like, why is Mickey James first second fitting? And why is Mickey James coming in as a heel when she should have been a baby face to begin with? Just all that as well. But I guess she came back after the ACL. She got counted out. She got counted out. She got like anything. She didn't have nothing. And then he made her look like a fucking joke then. And then yeah. That massive Oscar, she had a Raw where like she fucking, she lost because the referee won the belt at one time, wasn't it? It's like, why was Mickey James a jobber, like getting fucking losing to like the fucking Nia Jackson, fucking people like that, and all fucking wrestlers, got to go. Anyway, what's the fucking game of looking at you, you know what I mean? It's just like, come on man, like, fucking Jesus. Oh, she's still putting some good rest, don't get me wrong, she's still putting some good rest. But she got that little bit of the feud with Alexa Bliss there, but I mean, that wasn't really, I think she wasn't going to win the title. That's when they should have put the belt on, and I think it wouldn't have hurt for a little bit. But even at that score, do you have to call it old? You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't old, she was in 30s when that was happening. Now she's 44, not really old. Especially on the roster the same age as that. But not only that, she was called old as well. She's got all the fans. After the release, oh my god, honestly, for the past 2 years of watching this game, they've had my fucking life. Holy shit. Amazing. So good.
Alright, I have returned.
Like Jordan Piazzo and fucking like Jordan Gray. I'm after Jordan Gray to watch as well. Even a match to pass the field, it was good as well on TNA.
I was just going to say we must be talking about Mickey James.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Took a little longer than expected. I had puppies that needed to go to the bathroom as well, so I had to let them out.
It's one of the big passes. It's one of the big passes. You just the pass it right. Absolute fucking thing there.
For which?
I just said how Mickey James was used like absolute fucking joke and like the fucking really on it.
Oh yeah.
You know about that thing anyway. You don't mind.
I do. And you're not wrong.
No, well, yeah. Oh, really, not everyone sees exactly how I am.
All right, I'm just having a scan, a scan around the ring here, see what's going on. I see Jade. I see Mrs. Archer. Rose Brewer's still in there. The Blade Runners are in there.
What TNA did with Mickey James?
Wait, so Becky was eliminated? Oh, Mrs. Archer is gone too. Wow. Oh, and it looks like kicked right to the gut. Jennifer Wolf has been eliminated. So the only complete team right now is the Blade Runners. Roxanne Riley and Alice Blade are the only complete unit right now. Rose is on her own, Jade is on her own, and Carmella is on her own. Crazy. I missed a lot. I didn't think I was gone quite that long. But that's the thing about the women's division, though. They get straight to business. They don't fuck around like the guys. They don't sit around taunting and flexing to the audience. They get down to business. They whip each other's ass and they go home. But anyways, yeah, so how did the Mickey James conversation come back up? What were we talking about, TNA in general, or?
Oh, Chronic mentioned it. Like, Chronic said she was used better in TNA than WWE, and I said fucking 100%.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
But the best Mickey James character is Hardcore Company, without doubt.
That was the best run she had when she was doing that gimmick, yeah.
I like the crazy Mickey James, it's the best Canadian obviously as well, but Hardcore Company
into TNA or into WWE, do you mean?
Like she did to the Ray, like she came with the crazy talking trick.
Oh yeah, that was a great storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit the nail on the head for sure with that one. Still one of the most iconic women's storylines of all time, I would say. I liked Mickey James' feuds with Gail Kim too, though.
Oh yeah, I did well.
Yeah, they had a great run together.
And Victoria in TNA as well.
There's another one I thought did better, and well, I mean, I understand she was women's champion in WWE too, but I think they utilized her better in TNA. I do. She looked more like a badass in TNA. You know, in WWE, she'd go from...
Mickey James' first one was good in WWE.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Victoria.
Oh, Victoria, yeah. Definitely should be better with TNA.
Yeah, she was. I mean, there were times where they used her well, and Carmella is gone. We are guaranteed brand new TAW World Tag Team Champions. The champions are eliminated. It is down to the Blade Runners, Rose Brewer, and Jade Cargill. Oh! Roxanne Riley looking for a pinfall here. Jade kicks out, though. Jade kicks out. We're down to 4, though. Like I said, the tag team champions have been eliminated. Becky is gone. Carmella is gone. Wow. Rose Brewer just took out Alice Blade. We're down to Jade, Rose, and Roxanne. 3 out of 4 teams remain. 1 from each. Wow, Rose Brewer kicked out. Holy shit. What a match this has turned out to be. Holy crap. She flew out of that ring like a missile. Tornado DDT. Jade is down. And Jade is also out of there. We are down to Rose Brewer from the Wolfpack Gals and Roxanne Riley from the Blade Runners. Oh, nice reversal. Out the back door goes Roxanne. Rolls her up. Wow, she got the roll up. Holy shit, how fatigued must the Viking Rose Brewer have been, because those are some big, strong thighs that Rose Brewer has. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and your new TAW World Tag Team Champions, and by the way, they are now double Tag Team Champions because they are also the TWA World Tag Team Champions. Alice Blade, Roxanne Riley, the Blade Runners from Team Sir Jack the Great, going home with the gold. Congratulations to Jack and the Blade Runners. That was awesome. Man, that was a great match. Holy shit. All right. Here we go. We're moving on. This time it is for the men's TAW World Tag Team Championship. It is a traditional 2v2 for the World Championships. Pretty Deadly, being governed, of course, by Team Infinite Oni, taking on the Undisputed Kingdom, who just won those Tag Team Championships at Mid-Card Mayhem Followed Edition. They're putting their titles on the line. Can they defeat the challengers, or will we see the champions dethroned? We're going to find out in just a few moments. That's the next match of the afternoon. What do you think, Luke? Undisputed Kingdom or Pretty Deadly? Who walks out with the tag gold?
Undisputed Kingdom.
There you go with Undisputed Kingdom. They've been absolutely on fire. And by the way, Undisputed Kingdom does happen to be undefeated. Nobody has defeated them yet. And they won the junior titles and then turned around and won the World Tag Team Championship. So what an amazing run they have had so far. All right, here we go. I'm going with the Undisputed Kingdom. Luke the Gooner is going with the Undisputed Kingdom. What are you guys going for? Who do you guys think wins this? Either way, it's time to turn and burn. Let's go. Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. Pretty Deadly, challenging the new world champions. Of course, Team Infinite Oni would be extremely happy if Pretty Deadly walks out the new world champs. But I don't know. Team United Kingdom. Sorry, the Undisputed Kingdom. They are from the United Kingdom. Are such a formidable team so far. Now, mind you, they haven't faced their UK rivals, Team Arsenal, yet. Wouldn't that be an interesting battle? The Battle of the United Kingdom. Team Arsenal versus the Undisputed Kingdom. That would be fun.
Who's contacting for the Undisputed Kingdom?
That would be Team Honeybee.
Yeah, that was stupid fucking question.
That was a very stupid fucking question. It was. It was. I agree with you there too. I don't know.
What the fuck did I just ask that?
That is a question, sir, that only you can answer. So,
Undisputed Kingdom.
if we have time for go-home happy matches, which we may, what I propose is, because my stupid ass forgot to put up a poll for the One Championships. What I propose is this. I propose that we just have a poll live, and we're going to go to the former champion section, find out who the former champions of each championship are. We're going to put them on the live poll. Whoever wins the live poll will face whichever one champion well, obviously, if they're from the women's division, they're going to be facing the women's one champion, and if they're in the men's division, obviously the men's. Obviously, you knew where I was going with that, but that's what my proposal is. Like, let's have a look, shall we? We'll just have a look. Seeing how we're going to, anyways. Former champions. All right, so former one champions in the women's division: Rhea Ripley, B. Jackson, and Jennifer Wolf. So one of those three could end up facing the current reigning defending one champion, Amber Extreme. Or we have Elijah Archer, The Rock, Joe Lincoln, Joe Davis, Kevin Nash, and Demon Razor. They could face the new one champion in TWA, which happens to be Adam Cole. Adam Cole, baby, is the one champion. Amber Extreme is the one champion. So that's what my proposal is for having a lack of a poll up that could have been utilized for today's show. Not really sure what I was thinking there. But I say we take the former champions, put them into a live poll. Whatever the results of that live poll are, that way it's still done via poll, because that's what these championships are all about. It's supposed to be TAW and TWA's version of a People's Championship. No better way than to poll the audience. Who do they want to see fighting for the championship? And that's what. And you know what? It's been a lot of fun. We've had some great matches with it already, and people are enjoying it. So, but again, my dumb ass forgot to create a poll for today's show. So, I say we have two live polls. We toss in the former champions. We decide on one, and that's what we go with. That's my suggestion. What do you guys think? What do you think, Luke? I think that's.
I think it's the best way to go.
I think it's the best way to go too.
You can be biased on both roads you want. Thingy, but I mean,
and whatever you guys decide, Luke and I are just going to edit everything and make it look like our choice won anyway. We're gonna rig shit. We don't want to lose. Chronic says good idea. Yeah, I think it's a good idea too.
I would love to see some of that professionalism in this match. That would be pretty.
Definitely a good idea. Still ticked off that we got our show split into two today. But again, it seems to be an ongoing issue. And it didn't start happening until the 1.06 patch. And now here we are coming up on likely a 1.07 and a DLC drop. I don't know, it just all seems to fit together, doesn't it? Like your system knows that update's coming, so it does not want to operate and function correctly. It's like, you fuckers. By the way, I'm still winning at poker with 3 aces and a 10.
I fucking never win that shit.
I never usually do either. I couldn't even believe I got 3 aces. I almost shit my pants.
You got 3 aces?
I did. I got three aces and a 10.
No way.
And nobody. I figured somebody.
Never win that shit.
I know, right? I never win. So if I do end up winning, I'm just gonna end up giving it to whoever the next person is, runner-up.
Oh shit.
Pair of 9s, that won't do it. Chronic got a pair of 9s there. 8-8-1.
8.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Did I win?
You didn't. You got to do poker again. For some reason, it didn't come up. No, you have to. 970 and 180 are the numbers. You got 881.
Fuck off.
I'm surprised Strife isn't in here winning it. Like, as soon as he strolls his ass in, he usually wins something. Him, Glenola. You got 181? Did you really? I'm going to go back and look. Oh, shit, you did. Look at that, too. So that means, 181 puts you in the running, because I doubt anybody, or probably gives you the win, because unless somebody ties that, or also manages to come within one of the number, then you win whatever channel redemption reward of your choosing from our list of channel redemption rewards. If you don't know how that works by now. And then, of course, whoever gets close to the next set of numbers would receive a championship match, either TAW or TWA, whichever they choose. Nobody's won the jackpot in quite a while. Last person was Strife, I believe. And that was the first one in a while. I think he came within 3 or 4 of the number and took it. And nobody's won poker in a bit. Well, I did, so far. But that's it. I'm still holding strong with 3 aces, 10 high. Nobody's beat that yet. You would have to have somebody put it in the redemption section for you. Or if you know what you're choosing, like if you're just going to choose to challenge a champion or something, yeah, put it in the challenge section. Take a screenshot of your number. Just post it in there with whoever you're challenging. That would be just as good in that situation. You'll see the section that says challenges, title ops, etc.
You can see Missy's eyes taking aim.
Alrighty. Anyway, let's see what else is happening in the dirt sheets. Again, there was that little bit about the Young Bucks. Something about something they did on or after AEW Dynamite. I don't even know if I care to read it or not. So it's ringsidenews.com. Subergy Markergy. It says the Young Bucks imitate Tony Khan's signature tweets again after the May 8th AEW Dynamite. So Tony Khan fell victim to an attack by the Elite, and last week the Elite announced that they would be taking over Khan's role and running the show themselves. After the event of Dynamite this week, the Young Bucks once again imitated Tony Khan's signature tweets. During this week's episode of AEW Dynamite, Kenny Omega made a surprise appearance via satellite from the hospital recovering from the injuries he sustained last week. He acknowledged the Bucks' statement that their attack was purely a business decision. As an EVP, Omega said he was ready to take care of business. Omega then announced high-stakes 4-on-4 Anarchy in the Arena tag team match for AEW Double or Nothing, featuring the Elite versus Team AEW. The team members for AEW were revealed to include FTR, along with Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston. Following the conclusion of AEW Dynamite, the Young Bucks took to Twitter and once again mimicked Tony Khan's stereotypical tweet as they thanked Canada. The tweet was, "What a great show, everyone. Canada, love you to death. Thanks so much. Hashtag the Elite." We'll have to wait and see how AEW will continue to book the Elite and Team AEW's feud in the coming weeks. As it has become evident, the company is going all out with the storyline. I mean, I don't really understand their decision-making there. I mean, it's not that interesting of a storyline, much make it a long, dragged-out storyline. Right? I mean, there's stories you elongate.
They have to use somebody, wasn't it? Somebody to start the storyline thing.
Yeah. And there's just stories that need that longevity, and then there's other stories that's like, okay, we need to move on from this.
What do you think of this?
What do I?
Storytelling, I guess, isn't working. I guess.
What do I think of the Elite versus AEW?
Yeah.
I mean, we've kind of been there, seen that with many other companies, haven't we? So it's nothing interesting or overly intriguing, for that matter. Like you still, I don't know. Again, you've got the EVPs booking themselves in matches and storylines and other. I mean, so there's nobody else in the tag team division they could be pushing right now. They need to have the Elite hold those belts for some reason because they're what, giving them prestige? Why?
Yeah, I've had their chance and all that.
Well, that's the other thing. FTR is the better team, but.
Yeah, FTR's a lot better than the team.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm choosing the FTR over the fucking Young Bucks all day. Me, I don't give a shit anymore. That's the trouble.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. They are definitely a better team. Again, though, I guess maybe it's just a little being biased, I guess, because I was never a real big fan of the Young Bucks.
I'm not a big
so the fact that they're now EVPs and pushing themselves like it's the 1990s again, and AEW versus the Elite, I mean, really? I don't know. It doesn't excite me. Oh, shit! No fucking way! Infinite Oni is gonna freak the fuck out. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the tag team contest and your new TAW tag team champions, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. They are Pretty Deadly, and they are your new world tag team champions. Holy crap. Yeah, okay, so I didn't see that one coming at all. Yo, Chronic, we were wrong. We were really wrong. You know, Pretty Deadly whooped some ass there. That is the first loss for the Undisputed Kingdom as a team and faction, though. So that's an even bigger win for Pretty Deadly. Not only did they give them their first loss, they took away their very first tag team championships. I mean, that is kick-ass. You know what I mean? It's one thing to just beat a tag team championship team, but to become the very first team to beat them and take their titles away? That's pretty awesome.
That is actually insane, right?
It is. It's very insane. Like I said, Oni's going to be super excited. He's at work, I would assume, so he's not going to know for a little while, but either way, congratulations to Team Infinite Oni and Pretty Deadly. Wow. So did not see that one coming, I'm not even going to lie. Alright, so we're starting the championship round, so I will open up the betting lines. And the very first match of those championship rounds is for the TAW Pure Wrestling Championship. This has been an ongoing rivalry. It's been one hell of a rivalry, for that matter. They've had such great matches in the ring and backstage, for that matter. They have been all over one another like white on rice. It's been crazy. But tonight, LA Knight, who just lost his Mayhem Championship, actually, just recently. That Mayhem, it was the Fallout edition of Mayhem. But he still has the Pure Wrestling Championship. And tonight, DJ Snow challenging for that very championship. It is actually the championship that LA Knight took from DJ Snow. Now, LA Knight ended up taking both of his titles, because at one point, DJ Snow was also the Mayhem champion. LA Knight took that belt, ended up losing that belt, took his Pure Championship, and now DJ Snow challenging for at least one of his two titles that LA Knight took back. The question is, can he do it? Can he do it? He took off for about a week's time, came back, bit of a different look, even had a bit of a chip on his shoulder, if you will. Now, I guess everybody would have a bit of a chip on their shoulder if they started losing their titles. So there's that. But can he do it? Can he get the job done? Can DJ Snow upset LA Knight tonight? He's been on an absolute tear other than losing the Mayhem title. Let me get the betting line open. So who walks out Pure Wrestling champ? Is it going to be DJ Snow? Or L.A. Knight, the current reigning defending champion? All right, there we go. Betting lines are open. And it is time to rock and roll with the very first match of our championship rounds. DJ Snow versus LA Knight. 2 out of 3 falls for the TAW Pure Wrestling Championship. Let's rock and roll. Both the co-main event and main event are triple threat elimination matches. They're going to be absolute fire. We got 2 world titles on the line tonight. Our brand new TAW World Champion Zach Payne defending his championship. And then, of course, B. Jackson defending her TAW World Championship. And here comes DJ Snow, the Beast.
The Beast.
Yeah, so back to the Elite thing. It doesn't really entertain me at all. I'm not saying it shouldn't entertain anybody else, but it just doesn't do it for me, really, you know?
Yeah,
looks like WWE Raw is going to continue airing on USA Network through 2024. I think most of us knew that would happen. You know? They're not just going to drop them off and... Because, I mean, that'd be a long... I mean, unless they found somebody right away, that'd be a long wait to watch Raw or SmackDown, because they don't hit Netflix till 2025. But I knew a deal would be reached there. And that was a RingsideNews.com article. I didn't open it and read it. I think that's pretty much self-sufficient. We don't really need to know what else they have to say about that particular network and why they decided. Well, they decided because it was a good business decision. That's why. And they've been partners with the WWE for so long. That's why they did it. So we don't even need to open it. Let's see if there's anything else interesting. WWE Speed results. Apparently Ivar advances in the tournament to challenge Ricochet. Well, that's interesting. So this is WrestlingHeadlines.com. Joey G published the article. It says, today, which was yesterday, WWE held the first episode for the new season of Speed, the social media only program that has competitors battling it out in 3-minute time limit matches. On the show, Ivar took on Apollo Crews in a tournament match to determine who will be the next challenger for the first ever Speed champion, Ricochet. After a competitive back and forth, Ivar would defeat Crews to advance to the next round. He will face the winner of Tyler Bate versus Berto, who wrestle next week. So that's interesting. Ivar from the Viking Raiders advances in the tournament over Apollo Crews. You know? I mean, I don't know what direction they have planned for either of those two dudes. But is
Ivar's been on NXT the last couple of weeks.
But do you not find it a little strange that Ivar would go over Apollo Crews?
Yeah, why would he go over Apollo Crews?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
he's not a single wrestler.
No, he's a tag team. He's Viking Raider. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is that a sign of things to come for Apollo Crews? I don't know, but I would have.
Apollo Crews is a guy has so much potential, but no one's
I know.
Using.
I know. They have not used him right once.
I think he's a good fucking wrestler.
They didn't. I mean, for a while there.
The work rate on the Apollo Crews is fucking great.
For a while there, they had him as a heel, right? Remember?
Yeah.
But then they just dropped it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They don't know what they're doing.
No, that's
this
one guy.
Has to be fine. A good character. Get him right. I think this guy would be fucking good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tying games. That's how you should give anyone the right to do it. Look,
Yeah, I don't understand that whole thing.
if you don't get to look down on everybody else.
But yeah, Ivar from the Viking Raiders defeated Apollo Crews, and now he awaits the winner of, let's see, who'd they say again? Tyler Bate and somebody. And of course, the article glitched out. Tyler Bate versus Berto. He'll face one of those two. I'm going to guess that that's going to end up being Tyler Bate. But that, what do I know? I mean, I would have chosen Apollo Crews over Ivar.
I would have put, I wouldn't have had Apollo Crews.
Yeah. I mean, I understand they're 3-minute matches. I mean, maybe he just bullied Apollo Crews because he's a big, tough guy, right? Maybe he just bullied him for 3 minutes. I don't know.
I don't really understand the whole concept of just having all 3-minute matches.
Well, I guess that is the concept. That's why they call it speed, I guess. It's only 3-minute matches. You got to do an entire body of work that would normally be drawn out through an entire match of regular length in 3 minutes.
What do you think of that?
I don't really know. I know I don't like the title. I don't like the championship.
I like the championship. I think it sounds a little bit dumb to me. Why would you want to watch every match be 3 minutes?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's better than the 24/7 division. I'll give it that. I will give it that.
24/7 title was a pure fun. Remember they actually had Mick Foley come out and reveal that fucking belt.
It's almost like
absolute shit as well.
It's almost like a modified television championship division, in a way, because television championship matches were never very long, 10 minutes or less. They certainly were more than 3, but
R-Truth, the greatest 24/7 champion of all time.
Yeah, didn't he have it like over 40 times? I'd have to look. I would still like to see R-Truth somehow win a world title. I don't think it's I don't think it's ever going to happen, but TWA, I'm talking like WWE here.
Oh,
Huh? R-Truth.
Oh, he said Archie?
No, I don't think Archer's going to sign with WWE. That would be a conflict of interest. It wouldn't happen. But R-Truth, however, I mean, he'll wrestle anywhere, that guy. So, but I would love to see him world champ.
You know that guy had a fucking mill for fucking John Cena.
I mean, he's been TNA world champ. He's been an NWA world champ. You know what I mean? I would like to see him have at least a solid and legitimate run as Intercontinental or U.S. champion. If you're not going to ever give him the world title, at least give him one of those and let him have a good solid run with it. Because that guy, even at his age, he's 50, and he still can outwork most of the roster. So let him do it. Let him have a run. You know, you've had him in comedic roles forever now, and nothing's to say you still can't.
Yeah, he's still good.
But, oh yeah, he is. He's been amazing for a long time. I still prefer the name Ron the Truth Killings over R-Truth, but whatever. You know. But I mean, they could still have him in a more serious role and just make his humor a little darker or something. I don't know. You could still have him cracking jokes, just different. Do something with him. I don't know. Drop the jokes. Who cares? Just have him wrestle. He'd still be good on the microphone. And he would, you know, dazzle in the ring. So, I mean, I don't know why he's never had the opportunity. I really don't.
I don't know. He's always been a comedy character, I mean.
That's part of the problem, yeah. You know, that's absolutely part of the problem. Oh, he absolutely has, yeah. Absolutely
I like
has.
the guys that actually do the move. I think the percentage
But I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to get to see it. Not world champion, anyways. He might maybe end up with the IC or the US. Who knows? That could still happen. But I think as the years tick by here, chances of seeing him world champion lessen. You know, it doesn't have to be Cody's title. It could be the other one. I don't care. I just think he deserves it. Underappreciated and underutilized for so many years. Yeah. As far as WWE goes, not TNA. TNA actually used him very well. His body work in TNA was awesome. As Ron Killings. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's a shame. Pair of fours, ace high. That's not going to cut it either. You wish Breeze was still wrestling? Yeah, me too. Tyler Breeze? No, he got released. DJ Snow setting up LA Knight again here. Oh! God damn. Can he get back-to-back falls here? Wow, he did it. That is it. That is all. That was a fast match. DJ Snow came back with pure vengeance in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and your new TAW Pure Wrestling Champion from Team DJ Snow Beast. It is DJ Snow going home with the pure gold. Holy crap. I guess the answer to the question is yes, DJ Snow can do it. I don't know, because their battle has been so back and forth, and LA Knight has been coming out on top more recently lately. So I don't know. For me, it was kind of up in the air. It's not the fact that DJ Snow won that shocks me, it's how quickly he beat LA Knight that shocks me. You know, if you've watched any of his matches in the last couple of weeks, man, he just walked in there and schooled LA Knight, who was until recently, well, until the other day, a double champion, and walked in tonight the Pure Wrestling Champion. The very title he took from DJ Snow. So that's crazy. Holy hell. All right. We'll be moving on to the co-main event of the evening. And I'll, of course, issue the payout for that matchup. This one's for the TAW World Championship. It is a triple threat elimination matchup. It is Falls Count Anywhere. You got Valhalla, Mrs. Snow, and of course the reigning defending champion from Team Honeybee HCW. It is B. Jackson. All right, so I'll issue the payout for that, and then I'll open the betting line for the next matchup. All right, what do you guys think? Valhalla, DJ Snow's wife, or is it going to be the reigning, defending, and undisputed champion? And there we go, the payout has been issued. All right, who walks out TAW World Champion? Valhalla, Mrs. Snow, or the reigning defending champion, B. Jackson. Again, it is triple threat elimination and Falls Count Anywhere in the matchup.
I think B. Jackson walks up the day.
You think B. Jackson retains?
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to bet money on it, which I can't, they still don't allow us to participate in our own predictions, which is stupid, by the way. I mean, that would make it more fun, wouldn't it, if you could actually take money for me throughout the show? You think they would allow that? or will take, you know, beat me in predictions, whatever. Watch me lose points. However you want to look at that.
Why can't moderate?
I don't know. It's weird. It's just one of those damn weird Twitch things, I would say. I don't know. But yeah, why? Indeed.
Because you can still participate as a moderator, you don't get anything for the point.
Well, as a moderator you can, but not as a broadcast host. Yeah, it won't let me do it as... I can participate in somebody else's as a moderator or being a broadcast host of my own channel, but I can't participate in predictions on my own. I would literally have to create a secondary account just to do so. I'm far too lazy for that, though. We know that's not going to happen. All right, here we go.
That's not good.
No. The TAW Women's World Championship on the line. Valhalla, Mrs. Snow, and B. Jackson. Let's go. Is Tyler Breeze currently contracted to anyone? I mean, I don't even know if he's on our roster.
I've never seen him in last year.
No, and when we did have Tyler Breeze in previous seasons, we definitely utilized him. And he won quite a few matches, actually. I'll have to look. He might be. If he is on our roster already, flying under the radar, I can almost guarantee you nobody has him claimed. No. The TAW Women's Junior World Champion, Mrs. Snow, in the house. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go. For some reason, I want to side with Valhalla in this. I don't know why. Which is, by the way, another wrestler that's contracted by Team Infinitoni. And by the way, Pretty Deadly, also contracted by Team Infinitoni. Just won World Tag Team titles. So it's one of those things. Do we bet against, or do we look at the odds and the way things have been working out tonight and think, well, maybe Oni's onto something? Maybe Valhalla will be the dark horse of this championship matchup tonight. But Team Infinitoni redeemed a championship match right before Mrs. Snow won the Junior World title.
I remember I claimed Gunther, by the way, so if you want to give him a match at some point.
Gunther gets lots of matches. He's got history with a lot of our superstars, actually, especially in the television championship division and the pure wrestling championship division. So he'll definitely be getting matches. He was a pretty dominant television champion in season 4.
Yeah, he was.
I was surprised you didn't contract him then. You took your time and kind of watched how he progressed and then just kind of jumped on it this season.
I own a lot of contracts, to be fair. So I own Blue Osprey, I own AJ Styles,
yeah, but you have usage for all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Sometimes you get factions that don't get directed well, we will say.
I also contacted Fallon Henry as well. I don't know if you remember that.
Fallon Henley, yeah, I do know that. Actually, Fallon Henley was just challenged, I believe, by Zara Taylor.
Oh, really?
Yes. I think it was Zara. Or was it Akira? I'm going to have to go look now.
Really like what Fallon Henry's doing on there.
It might have been Akira.
Got a bit of Mickey James in her, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not saying the characters like Mickey James. I'm saying like the...
no, her wrestling. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. Look at B dripping in gold. Although she always was, to be fair. I mean, when she was part of Winter Swarm with January, their tag team won every championship.
Yeah, I love having the B Jackson character. It's awesome.
Yeah, B Jackson she is fantastic. Yeah. Still the reigning defending Legends champion. And the TAW Women's World Champion is B Jackson.
You could do, like, you could have Vicky James, Alexis, and Fallon, and you all the thing there, like, shoot them all up.
So you think Fallon should join Hardcore Country?
Yeah, Fallon is joining them. I told you to put them in the Fallon. I told you to put Fallon in the stable. So, like, Nikki, Alexis, and Fallon. I want to see how it goes.
That's a good trio.
If it doesn't work out, you can always change it. You can always.
Season pass.
I think
Tyler Breeze, if I'm wrong, and he's not in there. I'll let you know who I pick instead. Okay, Chronic, sounds good.
Did you hear what they did with AEW Fight Forever? They put 2K YouTubers in the game for some reason.
Did they really?
I think that's a sign of desperation.
That is.
Why would you? Hang on, for next content for the game, like you don't even like.
Yeah.
Your rival.
I mean, I can somewhat understand it. I mean, it wasn't a very good game.
I can't think, yeah, I don't think we should do that.
No. Doesn't mean they won't eventually have a good game, but that particular. But I mean, not every wrestling game was good to begin with, you know. There's a reason that, you know, most people still consider No Mercy the best wrestling game of all time.
Well, that game's still 10 times better than what AEW Fight Forever is. Like, well, 10 million times better than what Fight Forever
I played the TNA. I played the TNA wrestling game that they had, but
yeah, I played it. I had it. Wasn't right.
But I didn't own it. I didn't buy it. I never spent money on it. Same with the AEW game. I played it, but I didn't spend money on it.
Where did you play it?
I just played with a friend.
Oh, down the house.
Yeah. But I don't know. I certainly wouldn't have purchased it. But I've played worse games, to be fair.
Oh yeah, there's worse games.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It just isn't that. It's not what it. The hype up to be the next like fucking like
and it failed to deliver.
You can't. There's nothing you can do in it. The great wrestlers are shite, you know. You can't do many matches, but there you go. What's the point in fucking word it?
What match types did they have?
Barbed wire match. He has a single.
Because I never looked through the entire repertoire.
That was it. Literally, that's all you could do with it. And like that, and the clear road, it's only like fucking like. It's only like. You can't. We did get this replay violator anyway, so. Clear road was really bad as well.
I mean, if they decide to do another game, which I guess is maybe going to be up in the air, I don't know. But I would assume that maybe they would put a little more effort into it. Yeah, because it was arcade style, right? It was supposed to be an arcade style.
I don't have much of a problem with that.
No. It's just whether or not the game is interesting enough to play.
You put stupid things in it, like the stadium. Like the stadium stampede shit in it. Like fucking people ride around.
SVR was the first wrestling game you owned, Chronic? SmackDown vs. Raw was a good series. And then, of course, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain was really good.
Yeah, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain stuff. Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I think that might be the best one for that series specifically too. It was really good. You know what? Another wrestling game that wasn't terrible. At least the first one. The second one was weird, but the first one, it was for PlayStation, and it was called, I believe, Legends of Wrestling. I think it was called.
Oh, the Legends of Wrestling.
Yeah. I thought the first one was okay as an introduction to a new series, but then when they came out with Legends of Wrestling 2, and it wasn't really any better than the first one, it's like, wait a minute. Did you
Go down Legends of Wrestling is actually alright.
You know what? I actually didn't play that one. I know people that have, but I didn't personally play it.
You can do a move like on the ground with a sharpshooter animation, and the guy could be stood up. So you can still do the sharp animation, the guy with the opponent would be up and move. That's so many glitches in it. Again.
Yeah, well, there's glitches in a lot of wrestling games, apparently, specifically if you're 2K wrestling games.
Oh, yeah, there's always been glitches in wrestling games.
But again, if they wouldn't release a game every single year around the clock, you know what I mean?
I used to play SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, 2009, man, and at one point of that game, if you pressed a couple of buttons, it would freeze the opponent down, so the match would have been able to get back up.
I mean, again, the reason 2K22 was so much better than 2K20 is because they took longer than a year to bring it out. You know what I mean? Now it still had its issues, but it was a huge improvement. You know, I actually think that 2K23 had less issues than any of them. And then now here we are, 2K24, and there's all kinds of crashes and freezes and I don't know. I think a wrestling game every other year would be fine. You know, in between, sell us more DLC packs. You can still make money, and you don't have to sell us a new version of the same game every year. Yeah. Although, to be fair, 24 is, you know, there's many aspects of 24 that are quite a bit different than 23 even. So they are making. Yeah. Oh, Valhalla just got eliminated. It is down to Mrs. Snow and the reigning defending champion, B. Jackson.
With no countouts, there's nothing keeping her inside the ring.
I mean, I've got my World Heavyweight Championship tournament coming up soon.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, was it Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. And, sorry, what championship is the tournament for?
The LCW World Championship.
Right.
Marvel vacated the championship.
He did, yeah, okay. I think I remember you saying something about that.
Basically, it's two brackets, so like there's two tournaments to see who goes to the finals, got the British Rising pay-per-view, and that'll be for the championship match.
Now, why did Marvel vacate the title?
Well, the Bloodline attacked McMarvel and injured him.
I missed that. Yeah, I missed that episode. I'll have to go back and watch it. I want to see that. B kicks out, 2 count only there. This is Snow. Holy shit. P. Jackson, like a Scud missile, through the ropes and takes Mrs. Snow out. Oh my god. Somehow Mrs. Snow able to get back up and delivers a cyclone kick right to the face of B. Jackson, but a 2 count only. B. Jackson kicks out again somehow. I'll be honest, I thought it was over right there. I actually thought it was over right there. I thought Mrs. Snow had her.
Mrs. Snow could pull it off together.
She could.
If Mrs. Snow can get this start, she can beat B. Jackson.
Oh, vicious knee to the face.
B. Jackson likes this Legends Championship. Like,
she does. And if she does lose it, it isn't usually for long.
Yeah, exactly.
Although this isn't the Legends Championship.
Legends Champion and fucking...
This isn't for the Legends Championship, though. This is for the TAW World Championship.
She's got both belts.
She has both belts, yeah. I mean, does that surprise you? Holy crap! Wow, knocked her the fuck right out. That is it. That is all. The winner of the match, and still TAW Women's World Champion. She is also your Legends Champion from Team Honeybee HCW, B. Jackson. Still your undisputed Women's World Champion in TAW. Holy shit. That was crazy. Kicked her head right off, she did. Whoa. Another title retention for B. This is getting nuts with B. Jackson. She just is so good. The Undisputed Kingdom.
They explain why she's booked in every show.
The Undisputed, I know, that's why. She's got titles everywhere. But the Undisputed Kingdom in general has just been amazing to watch. Amazing. All right, I'll issue the payout for that. And then we're on to the main event. It's going to be a crazy main event. And I'm going to guess that Alan Severn had his hand in somebody's pocket, because we got Luscious Luther Brody and Alan Severn, who, by the way, for anybody that's newer that might be watching or going to watch later, they're a tag team. They are part of the Wolfpack. They are vicious, they are ghastly in nature, and apparently they're going to team up in a very strange way tonight. It is a triple threat elimination matchup. And believe me, it is not unusual to see the Wolfpack fighting each other. Sometimes they run out of opponents and they decide, hey, we're going to beat the crap out of each other and put on a show for the fans. But tonight, Zach Payne's got his hands full. The brand new world champion won the world championship when he challenged at the Fallout edition of Midcard Mayhem. He's got a quick turnaround. He's defending against Alan Severn, the leader of the Wolfpack, and his partner in crime, Luscious Luther Brody, and that is next. All right, so the winner of the match was B. Jackson. All right, so who walks out TAW World Champion? Is it going to be Luther Brody? Alan Severn? Or the reigning champion, Zach Payne? All right, there we go. Betting lines are open. Get your bets in. And then, of course, time permitting, and I do believe we have time, I think for go-home happy matches, we should get those one championships defended. Now, again, I didn't create polls for today's show, so what I'm thinking is we do live polls, and we throw in the former champions. We pick one of them, and that is who's going to fight again for the one championships. Chronic thought it was a good idea. Luke thought it was a good idea. I think it's a great idea, especially considering circumstances. But before we get there, it is time for the main event of TAW Wrestling. Luther Brody, Alan Severn, and Zach Payne. Triple threat elimination, falls count anywhere for the TAW World Championship. Let's go. It is time to turn and burn. Main event time. Actually, I suppose I could start a poll for one of them now, couldn't I? Let me just have a look-see again here. So, Rhea Ripley, B. Jackson. Now, B. Jackson just had a match. Should we put her on, or just have it come down to Rhea and Jennifer Wolf? I don't know. Should we put B in anyway?
We just seen B. Jackson.
Yeah.
Like every show, like
All right. So who faces Amber Extreme?
Where's the poll?
I haven't put it up yet. I'm doing it right now.
Are we putting this up in Discord? Is it in the chat?
Yeah. No, in the chat. Sorry.
Who walked out TWA champion?
That's for this match, yeah. So we got Rhea Ripley and Jennifer Wolf for former champions, because Luke is right, B. Jackson just had a match. Triple threat elimination, defended her title. I think she probably deserves a rest.
Yeah.
Or Jennifer Wolf.
Alright, we'll leave the... Put me in this fucking shit as well, man.
the poll open for 10 minutes.
Mickey or Alexis? Who we put in it?
No, I'm just putting in former champions.
Oh, okay, former champion, that makes sense. Yeah, it's the best way to go about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the outfit? Again?
The one they're fighting for now?
Yeah.
TAW World Championship. And then the poll I just started is for the One Championship, which is currently held by Amber Extreme. All right, here we go. Main event time. Here he comes, Mr. Ghastly himself. Luscious Luther Brody. Still shocked that Alan Severn brought him back. All right, I got my vote in on the poll. I'm the only one so far that has voted on the poll.
Well, guys, get involved. Poll for whoever it is. Amber Extreme.
Who are you picking?
I don't know yet.
I went with Rhea Ripley. Because Rhea Ripley had that title and defended it so many times before finally losing it.
My vote goes to Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. I can understand that.
I think Rhea Ripley's a fucking badass in real life.
That too.
Rhea's fucking great.
And Luther's partner in crime. He is the leader of the Wolfpack Horsemen. The Wolfman Alan Severn from Team Glenola. I mean, I don't know if they're up to her, because you know what the Wolfpack are like. Sometimes when they're recruiting, they like to beat people up and see how durable they are. So I don't know if they're looking for somebody to add to their faction here, or if they don't like the fact that Zach Payne came in and rose to the top so quick, became a world champion. Or I don't know what to make of this, but Alan Severn and Luther Brody against Zach Payne, that is not a good match. Because if the Wolfpack are smart here, right, what do? They work together and eliminate Zach Payne, right?
Oh, yeah, wow. I'd be doing that. I'd be taking out.
Absolutely. That's what I mean. Don't tell me that Alan Severn and Team Glenola don't have their hands all over this match. It is ghastly. And if I was Zach Payne, I would protest and demand a rematch regardless of the outcome. Well, maybe not regardless. You know, if he wins, just run. Just leave. Go through the audience, but book it. Grab the belt and leave. Don't even stick around for that shit.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Chronic? Who's taking the matchup for the One Championship? Did you get a vote in yet? And by the way, there's still 3 minutes to get bets in. So far, only one bet on Zach Payne. So far, 4 votes. All Rhea Ripley thus far. So it looks like our first go-home happy match will probably end up being Rhea Ripley versus Amber Extreme, unless that poll changes drastically in the next couple of minutes, or few. Let's see how much time is remaining on the poll here. Just over 2 minutes remaining on the betting lines. Actually, it doesn't show me a time for the poll. How rude. All right, here we go. Triple threat elimination. Falls count anywhere.
You win this title, you are a name in this industry.
By the way, Luke, I don't know if you were here soon enough. At the beginning of the broadcast, I mentioned the fact that we're actually, for several reasons, we're actually rebranding TWA Midcard Mayhem. And I've already got a venue started for it. Joe Link is working on the new logo. And we're going to be rebranding it to TWA's Action Zone Wrestling.
Why do you do that?
Just several reasons that, you know, don't need to be discussed on air or whatever. Just, there's reasons. Wow, 2 count already on Zach Payne. And so far, the Wolfpack are definitely beating up on Zach Payne together. Oh! Jesus, Luther Brody just broke a guitar over his partner's head. So I guess there goes that theory. Did you see that? Brody just walked. Man. Wow, big knee to the face. Payne. Oh, he doesn't see Severn. Severn somehow missed. No, so he threw it at Luther Brody. Brody evaded the stop sign, though. Brody's pissed now, though. Oh, he landed on Severn's knees. These guys might just end up beating each other up as much as Zach Payne. I don't know. It's the Wolfpack. They're unpredictable. Luther Brody don't care. He just wants to win, using any ghastly measures necessary. Wow, suplex driver by Severn on his tag team partner. That is beautiful. Oh, misses a diving headbutt. Brody's quite fast for a big dude, isn't he? Big, hairy, ghastly dude, but quick. Damn, he just literally tosses Zach Payne down on his face like a rag doll there. Severn got right back up. It's an inverted pile driver by Zach Payne. He's got a 3 count going here. Oh, Brody kicks out at 2. And here comes Severn with a stop sign and nails Zach Payne right between the eyes. Tornado DDT. I gotta tell you, at least they're having fun with each other, because that actually helps out Zach Payne. It gives him a moment to breathe while they decide to duke it out. I can only imagine the conversation in the locker room later. Brody hits Severn over the head with a fucking guitar. Severn tried to crush Luther Brody's skull with a diving headbutt. And anything else that happens in between. Bunch of crazy bastards. I mean, who the fuck really wants to join their team? I don't even understand how they recruit people. I mean, do you guys not watch what happens in the Wolfpack? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like they need more firepower. And by the way, you become the targets at some point. It's nuts. Now, Archer lost his match tonight, but at least the Coalition won theirs. They became the new junior tag team champions earlier. That was a great match in itself. I think the 2 tag team matches tonight. Actually, we've had 3 tag team matches. But the 2 junior tag team championship matches were awesome. Oh wait, there was only 1 junior tag team championship match. The one fatal 4-way women's match was for the TAW World Tag Team Championships. By the way, the tag team championship matches tonight have been awesome. Oh, you know, for a minute there, I thought he was going to somehow put Luther Brody right into that garbage can. That would have been fucking mint. That would have been mint. What Zach Payne must have been thinking when he saw his matchups for today.
Well, boss still doesn't start
He does. Welcome in, Boss Apollo. What's going on, boss?
What's going on here, boss?
We can't hear him at the moment. Cat's got his tongue. Oh, there you are. What's going on? What's new and exciting? On your way to work? Oh, back to work. Well, that's even worse than going to work. Well, I mean, it sucks enough going to work, have to go back to work. We're just watching a matchup here. Somehow Alan Severn and Luther Brody worm their way into a matchup with the new TAW World Champ, Zach Payne. It's been a crazy match. Well, the interesting thing is they're actually fighting each other too. I mean, they're beating the hell out of each other. Luther Brody broke a fucking guitar over Severn's head earlier. Then Severn tried to crush Luther's skull with a diving headbutt. Like, it's just been crazy. And in between, they've both been beating up on Zach Payne. Like, if I was Zach Payne, I would just fake an injury outside the ring. It's false count anywhere. I'd fake an injury outside the ring and let Brody and Severn go at it, and then just pick up the pieces. That's what I'd be doing. But Zach Payne keeps putting himself right in the middle of those two behemoths. Oh, he's a very talented wrestler. I mean, he rose to the top quick. Oh, shit. Luther Brody just eliminated Alan Severn. Are you shitting me? Well, I mean, one of them had to eliminate each other eventually, but I thought for sure they would have taken out Payne first. It is down to luscious Luther Brody and Zach Payne for the world title. Come on, Payne, get off your ass. Nobody. Oh, God. Move, Payne. No! No! Please, God, no. Oh, my God! You've got to be shitting me. Oh! What the fuck just happened even? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Triple Threat Elimination matchup and your new TAW World Champion, Mr. Ghastly himself, luscious Luther Brody, representing the Wolfpack Horsemen. Congratulations to the Wolfpack, Alan Severn, and I can't even talk. I'm so fucking confused right now. And luscious Luther Brody. I mean, tell me that wasn't a coup run by the Wolfpack right there. But the fact that Brody took Severn out first and not Payne, I gotta tell you, I'd like to be a fly on the wall of that locker room later. World title win or not, you know? I think before the celebration, there's gonna be some words had there. I don't know. Oh boy. All right, so what was I gotta look at the poll and see what the final decision on the poll was. I believe the betting lines have closed. All right, so the winner of that match was luscious Luther Brody. I doubt anybody bet on Brody, but...
Cool.
All right, so the results of the poll, 80% to 20% is 4 votes to 1. Rhea Ripley will be challenging Amber Extreme for the One Championship in our first go-home happy match of the afternoon. And just give me 1 second. All right, so here we go. Man, that was a fantastic Fallout edition of TAW. I'm really looking forward to the Fallout edition of Wrestle Wars Genesis, though. That'll be the last of our Fallout shows. John Braddock, the new Legends champion, by the way, for anybody that didn't see it. You got a great VOD to watch. Well, two, actually, because our show got split into two due to technical difficulties, which I absolutely detest. But Luke and I were talking, we think it has a lot to do with the fact that there's an update coming out, we got a DLC dropping soon, and our systems know when that shit's getting ready to go down. You know what I mean? They know, because they start initializing, and then all of a sudden your system starts to act funny. You lose network connection, or maybe the fucking game crashes, and it's like, son of a bitch. Alright, but anyways, let's get to our first go-home happy match of the afternoon. It's going to be Rhea Ripley versus Amber Extreme for the One Championship. The question is, what kind of matchup do we put them in? What kind of matchup do we put them in?
I just keep it straight up normal one-on-one, me. You're the better woman is.
Straight up one-on-one?
Yeah.
Alright, we can do that. No, I agree. Traditional one-on-one for the One Championship. Why not? Maybe we do both of them that way.
Traditional one-on-one, not the rules.
We got Amber Extreme. As soon as I find her, there she is. Alright, there we go. What's that, boss? Alright, so here we go. First go-home happy match of the afternoon. It is Rhea Ripley, former One Champion. And she defended that title more than once. She's looking to dethrone the new One Champion, Amber Extreme, in a traditional one-on-one matchup. Let's see what happens. Who's going to walk out One Champion? Let's find out. Well, I didn't have a poll ready for today's show, which is my fault. So what I decided to do is have a live poll and put all the former champions from each division, the men's and the women's, up there for you to choose, and whoever is selected got a rematch for that One Championship. Live from New York City. When the hell is TAW ever from New York City? What is wrong with our video production team? Here she comes. The former One Champion.
The bathroom is gone, man.
Actually, Rhea Ripley was the very first One Champion. And she defended that, I think, 2 or 3 times before losing to B. Jackson. Yep, that's right. That's right. That's yeah. So it was 3 times she defended that title. Yep. After becoming the very first champion. So it's kind of fitting that things worked out the way they do. She gets a rematch for that One Championship. Let's see if she can pull it off against dangerous Amber Extreme. And of course, I can always get the next poll ready.
one of the top competitors in the women's division.
All right, so, whoops. So we got Archer, The Rock, Lincoln, Joe Davis. Archer already had a match tonight. Lincoln had a match. So we'll put The Rock, Joe Davis, Kevin Nash, and Demon Razor. Kevin Nash defended that title more than once, too. All right, so who faces Adam Cole, who is the reigning defending one champion? There we go. So the next poll's ready for our second and final go-home happy match of the afternoon. Again, our show ended up split into two again. Make sure you watch both VODs. Keep those views up.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying that.
Well, yeah, because what happens is when the stupid VOD splits, then your viewership... Because it still shows that as one broadcast as far as stream elements and Twitch goes, but your VOD still splits, and it splits your viewership between the two VODs, and they do it in a very strange way. But
nothing you can do about it,
but yeah, so the poll is up. Who faces Adam Cole? Yeah.
I'm cold, baby.
I went with The Rock. You went with Joe Davis? I went with The Rock for selfish reasons. Archer is still in a feud with the Bloodline and The Rock, so that could work out to his benefit eventually.
I'm going for The Rock because he's the final boss.
The OG People's Champion.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. It's stupid what they just make, but there's that Belson got me anyway.
I mean, at least they made The Rock a nice championship. John Cena's championship that they custom made for him for his 20th anniversary was ugly as fuck. One Uzi TV playing poker. 3 9s, 10 high. I had 3 aces, 10 high. So nobody's beat me on that.
Oh, what? I made the tournament last night, right? In the fucking game, I just saved it.
Yeah, the 2K engine is a beast.
Oh, no, you thought I made the fucking tournament last night, right? I'm fucking they didn't save it. Well, I did it last night while I took the game off. That's on my way.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
It's on me. I know I did this, but this is what I'm gonna do.
Why is the ref not counting here? Oh, there was a rope break. Okay. He was waving it off, but Rhea Ripley wasn't paying attention. But even I was confused there for a moment. I was like, why is the ref not counting here? Rhea Ripley is all over Amber Extreme. Wow. Well, that's like Pretty Deadly in the Undisputed Kingdom tonight. What a match that was. Pretty Deadly walked in and took the titles. Trust me, we said the same thing after the match was over. What? Yeah, oh yeah, huge upset because they were undefeated. So not only did Pretty Deadly win the titles, they took away their undefeated streak. So they are now 8-1 and lost their first titles. Yeah. Crazy. Wait till Odie finds out. He's going to be so excited. Because he just brought them under his team leadership.
Where do you see who you have in this tournament? Because I'm not going to tell you until you see it.
Chronic says lately, that's been happening every rope break. Hopefully they fix that. Yeah, that does happen a lot, doesn't it, these days? That's another thing. I'm telling you, since the 1.06 patch, there's been a plethora of issues. I had no crashing problems, no freezing problems until that patch.
Yeah, because the DLC is about to drop with it. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I think too. And again, that next patch is coming. Your system reacts to all that kind of stuff.
Right to the hyperextender. Rhea looking to end this one right now. This will do it. Submission locked in.
Oh shit! Rhea did it! Amber tapped out. That is it. That is all. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new one champion, Rhea Ripley, going home with the gold for the second time. Two-time champ. Wow. Crazy. Rhea Ripley, the new one champion. All right, so it looks like I think the poll's still on the go for the men's, isn't it? It's not closed yet, is it? So far, it looks like Demon Razor with 5 votes, though. But I don't know how much time is remaining on the poll. It doesn't show me a time like predictions does. It just shows me a sliding bar. But I do know it's not closed yet. So if anybody wants to get in on that poll, those are former champions. So I did not have a poll ready for today's show. So what we did was we did 2 live polls. One for the Women's One Championship. Now it's for the Men's One Championship. Which of those former champions would you like to see have a second shot at becoming one champion? I'm not sure how much time there is left, but it is still open. It really should show us a time countdown like it does with predictions, you know? Still open. I think I might have done it for 10 minutes. So we might have a couple minutes to wait here. But the next matchup will be for the Men's One Championship. Now we're sitting at 8 for Demon Razor, 6 for The Rock, 3 for Joe Davis, 0 for Kevin Nash. The man who defended the title more than once gets no love. But right now it's down to Demon Razor. Oh, somebody loved Kevin Nash. 3 people love Kevin Nash. 6 people love Kevin Nash. But Demon Razor still in the lead with 8. 7 for Kevin Nash. He's 11 for Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash is now ahead of Demon Razor. 9 for Demon Razor. What does he even have? 18 for Kevin Nash. What the fuck? 10 for Demon Razor. This is like crazy. Watching the 22 for Kevin. 30, 31. I think Kevin Nash just got a whole lot of love. 50. I don't think Demon Razor is going to catch that. The Rock is definitely not catching it. Neither is Joe Davis with 3. Holy hell. That was insane to watch happen. 50 votes for Kevin Nash. And just a short amount of time left to get your input in on this poll. 51 now for Kevin Nash, 20 for Demon Razor, 21 for Demon Razor, 59 for Kevin Nash, 22 for Demon Razor. Wow. $32 now for Demon Razor, 33, 37, 47, 49, 51. He's catching Kevin Nash. Oh, he's ahead of Kevin Nash. 64 for Demon Razor, 65. Oh, 67 now for Nash, 68. Oh! It closes at the last second. 70 votes for Kevin Nash, 67 for Demon Razor. That was insanity. Oh my God. All right, here we go. It's going to be Kevin Nash versus Adam Cole for the Men's One Championship. Now, are we doing a straight-up traditional one-on-one for this one, too? May as well, because we did it with the first one, yeah. All right, here we go. Big, sexy Kevin Nash versus the reigning defending one champion, Adam Cole. Traditional one-on-one matchup. Adam Cole is also the Mayhem champion, which is soon to be the Action Zone Wrestling Championship. Again, we're going to be rebranding from Mid-Card Mayhem to TWA Action Zone Wrestling. We got Joe Link working on a new logo. I've already got the new venue started. It is smoking hot. It'll still be the home of the mid-card scene, but we are rebranding. All right, here we go. The final match of the day. Kevin Nash versus Adam Cole. The one championship on the line. Traditional 1v1 matchup. The Corvin Estate, the NWA Elite, or the Devil's Rejects. I'm highly biased, though. I mean, are you a fan of the Elite?
I know.
Are you a fan of the Elite, boss? Do you like the Young Bucks? Or the Elite in general? Because there's more than just the Young Bucks in that. You had personal friends involved with both sides, or stables, sorry, back in NWA Wildside. Oh yeah? That's interesting. Tell us a little bit about that. Tell us a little bit about that. That is interesting. It is. Interessant.
This is a man considered the architect of one of the most revolutionary factions ever in sports entertainment. The New World Order. Systematically destroying legends, winning titles, and changing the industry.
Sorry, say that again. Yeah, I still can't hear what you're saying. Did you hear it that time, Luke?
No, I thought you said superstars at the end.
Yeah, I heard superstars.
Mr. Two Titles has arrived.
Mr. Two Titles. The One Champion and the Mayhem Champion, Adam Cole. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I still can't make out exactly what you're saying. Luke, you this time?
It's weird, don't put your mic and put it back in. See that help?
Yeah, it is weird, because usually we can hear you just fine, but yeah, it's just... Corvette Estate says, I can't stand the Young Bucks. I mean, I've never been a big fan of theirs either.
I can't either, so I'm getting on the carbon.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, there's way better tag teams than them. They're a good tag team, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're amongst the best in the world for tag teams or anything. Some people think that. I don't think that. NWA Wildside was the promotion where AJ Styles got his main... Yeah. But what else could you... I mean, you said that you had friends that worked in the promotion or whatever, so we're interested to know a bit more about that. Yeah, Luke doesn't like the Young Bucks either. He does not. No love lost for Luke the Gooner. £328. He's a big mamma jamma.
It's just one of those things that I don't know against people that do like the Young Bucks. That'd be alright, isn't it?
I always liked Kevin Nash, only because he was, he was entertaining. He wasn't necessarily the best wrestler in the world, but he was pretty quick for a big guy. He could move around pretty good in the ring, but he was amazing on the microphone, and he was an intimidating presence. You know what I mean? He was just very intimidating. Started out as Shawn Michaels, or a WWF, anyways, at the time. Started out as Shawn Michaels' bodyguard. You just knew that was going to come to a crashing halt at some point, though, didn't you?
Yeah, basically,
yeah.
I mean, it's Shawn fucking Michaels.
Exactly.
He was a fucking asshole back in the day.
He was. He was so awesome, though.
He was such a prick.
Yeah. You can't chat with Big Boss Apollo due to a network error. Uh-oh. That's probably why we couldn't understand him.
Talk about how much the prick he was. Back then, you didn't really used to know about it. Because you didn't know internet. It was all like social media and that.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have much in the neighborhood of... I mean, it was all magazines and whether or not something made the news back then, right?
Brett and John fucking great. This thing was
Corvette Estate says, yeah, knew AJ in high school. After a few other friends and acquaintances of mine went up the train at the Wildside training, AJ and the guy who trained him offered to get my training as a referee. Oh, that's awesome. Did you actually follow through with that? Chronic Ghost says, neither do I. The Bucks have a bad tag finisher and they shouldn't be EVPs. Well, I don't think anybody should be an EVP if you're actively being booked in matches and storylines and specifically championship bookings. You know what I mean? It's not the late 90s anymore. Let's stop that shit right now. Doing the debut of wrestlers who matchup surprise you the most. That's what you're doing? I'm so confused. I can read that much better than I could have heard you say that, but I'm a little bit confused. Corvette Estate says, nope, was interested in the video production side of things, the TV product. I wanted to do videos and vignettes for guys. Oh, nice, okay. And did you ever get a chance to do any of that for anybody? Carney says, exactly. They've used their power. Your right, active wrestlers shouldn't be in charge. No, they shouldn't. They have no business. Wow! Is it over already? Holy shit! Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match, and still the one champion. He is also the Mayhem champion, representing the Undisputed Kingdom, Adam Cole from Team Honeybee HCW. Congratulations, guys. Holy shit.
I still follow wrestling.
Well, that was a great show. I mean, that definitely raised the bar from even Mid-Card Mayhem's Fallout show. I'm really excited for Wrestle Wars Genesis Fallout show, though. The last of our 3 Fallout shows will be next. But what a great show. I think we got to invade somebody now. Somebody I don't usually invade, actually, but they're cool dudes. So we're going to go visit Alex Sappy, see what he's up to, show him some love and support. He's a very cool dude. He's got a nice little community. Does a variety of different things. I couldn't even narrow down to any one thing. But we're going to stop by and see Alex Sappy. But as usual, I appreciate everybody for being here. I know it's not our usual time slot, so everybody that did stop by, remember, we have 2 VODs today because we had technical difficulties. So there's 2 VODs. Make sure you watch both. Keep our viewer counts up. But it was a great show, and I'm really looking forward to Wrestle Wars Genesis, our next show, and the last of our 3 Fallout shows. So we'll see everybody then. Luke, thanks for being here as always. I'll see you for, I'm sure, Wrestle Wars Genesis.
It was great, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was absolutely a good time. And watch Discord for when Wrestle Wars Genesis Fallout show is going to be. Until then, you don't have to go home. You do have to get the fuck out of my channel, though. So go see Alex Sappy. Let's go show him some love.